Hey everybody, it's Rebecca here. Hope you all are doing well. It is 8:08 a.m. Eastern Time on the East Coast of the United States, and the date is 5/22/2025. I have y'all looking at EMSE, and we're looking at the bigger earthquakes that have occurred for today. And the ones that have occurred have been a 5.2, 49 kilometers deep, South Sandwich Islands region. Then we've had a 6.2, Crete, Greece. It was 53 kilometers deep. Then a 5.3, South Indian Ocean. It was 10 kilometers deep. A 5.7, South Indian Ocean, 10 kilometers deep. And a 5.0, Western Indian Arctic Ridge, which was 10 kilometers deep. The one that we want to pay attention to today is going to be the 6.2 in Crete, Greece. We're going to get this put into our Google Earth so we can go and look at the region, and then I have some news on this earthquake. So we are going towards the region here. This was a strong earthquake which was felt. So we can see that this right here is where this earthquake occurred. This is the Dodecanese Islands here. Then we have volcano over here, which is Santorini. So we all know that this volcanic island here has been being watched for an eruption. And then we have Crete over here. So our news, oops, got the wrong one here. Our news here on this earthquake is that 6.2 struck near Crete, Greece, and shaking was felt as far as Israel and Egypt. So to imagine this, we need to look on here, and we can see that if we have shaking as felt as far as Israel and Egypt, let's see here, where is Israel? I know Israel is over here somewhere. Let's find Israel. First, I'm going to put a pen on this so we can show y'all the differences in how far this earthquake was felt. So this is where the earthquake was located. Okay, so we got the earthquake here. And let me show y'all where Egypt is. So let's go to Egypt. I was going the wrong direction. So we have Israel and Egypt. This is Egypt here, then we have Israel here. So we can see this is the West Bank here. This is Israel and Haifa. Okay, so you can see Israel. And then you have Egypt. So it was felt as far away as Egypt, and I'm assuming if it was felt as far away as this way, it was probably felt over into this area as well. So this strong earthquake with a preliminary magnitude of 6.2 struck near the Greek island of Crete on Thursday. According to seismologists, shaking was felt across the region, including parts of Israel, Egypt, and Cyprus. The tremor occurred at 6:19 a.m. local time on Thursday and was centered north of Crete, according to preliminary data from Euro-Mediterranean Seismological Center, or EMSE, and the U.S. Geological Survey, or USGS. It struck at a depth of 64 kilometers, which is 40 miles. The epicenter was located approximately 59 kilometers, or 37 miles, from Angelos Nikolos, and 74 kilometers, or 46 miles, from Heraklion, both on the island of Crete. Tremors were reported across the Aegean Islands and parts of mainland Greece, including Athens. More distant reports of shaking came from Israel, Egypt, and Cyprus. Short but a heavy one, a big tremble. The whole house shook and it woke me up. A user submitted that as a report from Angelos Nikolos on the EMSC website. The region is part of Europe's most seismically active zones, where African and Eurasian tectonic plates converge. Earthquakes are common in this area, particularly along the Hellenic Arc, which has historically produced large and damaging events. Thursday's earthquake followed another magnitude 6.0 earthquake that struck on the Mediterranean Sea last week. That earlier tremor was also felt in Crete and the Aegean Islands, with reported shaking as far away as Egypt and Israel. So I'm looking here because there were reports of tsunami warnings, and we're going to see. It says there were no reported injuries on Crete from the second tremor within a week, which residents in Haifa, Jerusalem, and Beersheba reported feeling. An undersea 6.1 magnitude earthquake struck off the Greek island of Crete early Thursday and was felt across the Aegean Sea. There were no immediate reports of injuries or significant damage. The tremor sent shivers across Israel, with residents in Haifa, Jerusalem, Holon, and Beersheba among those who said they felt it. It came after last week's residents of numerous areas around Israel, including Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, reported feeling an earthquake shortly after a 6.3 magnitude quake struck Greece. Thursday's quake occurred some 55 kilometers north of the island, according to the Geodynamics Institute of Athens, at a depth of 37 kilometers or 23 miles beneath the seabed. Regional government officials Tsipakos told state-run television that there are no reports of injuries or any serious damage following the initial assessment of the affected areas. The shock was felt extensively across islands through the Aegean Sea. Earthquake and Planning Protection Organization noted that deeper earthquakes typically cause less surface damage. So deeper earthquakes cause less surface damage, but a shallower earthquake causes more. The region, popular with tourists, has been rattled by multiple tremors in recent months, prompting schools in Santorini and neighboring islands to close temporarily. Thousands of earthquakes, mainly of low magnitude, were recorded from late January between the islands of Santorini, Amorgos, Ios, and Anafi in the Cyclades group southeast of the Greek mainland. Greece sits on a major fault line and experiences frequent seismic activity. Located where the African and Anatolian tectonic plates converge, the Aegean Sea is often hit by earthquakes. But the region has not experienced a phenomenon of such magnitude since records began in 1964, according to experts. Israeli experts have long been warning that the region is overdue for a major tremor and that the country is woefully unprepared. In September of 2023, after an earthquake killed over 2,000 people in Morocco, State Comptroller Mataniu Engelman warned that Israel has failed in its efforts to prepare for a major quake. He noted a report he issued in March found that 93% of at-risk buildings in northern Israel would collapse if strong earthquakes hit, and 30% of earmarked schools had yet to be renovated. The last major earthquake to hit the region was in 1927, a 6.2 magnitude tremor that killed 500 people and injured 700. The seismologists estimate that such earthquakes occur in the area approximately every 100 years. So that's what we have coming for news. I'm looking because I had seen, and let's see here, I had seen somewhere that people were stating that there was a tsunami warning, but I have not seen anything news-wise that states that there was. So let me look, tsunami.gov. Let me look at tsunami.gov, see if I can find anything. Apparently there's just been a 4.0 off the coast. See, I'm looking here. There's information on this. Oh, you guys, I'm looking, but I have not seen anything leading to any ideas of a tsunami for this area. So at this time, I can't say that there was one because nothing has come up saying that there was. So I'm looking at the U.S. Tsunami Warning Center, and I'm not seeing anything. You can see here, nothing. I'm looking at Bowie Data Center. Probably won't find it on this one though. So we're looking over here and see nothing. So not something I'm going to worry about. Nothing moving. Nice and quiet. Even the ones by the Arabian Sea are quiet. Everything's quiet. Even the closer ones are quiet. Alright, so nothing that I'm seeing. I'm just saying what I've heard. Not that it is happening, but anywho. I hope you guys are doing well. Please be prepared for earthquakes. I have written a book on preparedness. If you would like to get a copy, you don't have to, but if you would like to get a copy, the link is listed on my posts page on my YouTube channel, and it's about preparedness and being prepared and how to be prepared. Anyways, you guys, I love you. Please remember to like, subscribe if you haven't already. It only takes a second, and share the video. Anyways, you guys, have a great day, and I will be back if there is something else to talk about. Much love.